And welcome back to Maddminister Gaming and episode 15 of Captain of Industry Let's Play. I know I've been kind of jumping all over the place in the last couple episodes, even though episode 11, according to Facebook, is dead in the water, gone to the neither. I've tried to re-upload that episode 4 times. For some reason, Facebook's like, screw you, it's trash, so it's dead. So episode 13, 14, 15 kind of been a little bit of hodgepodge, mostly 14 and 14 mostly. So here in episode 15, I have a lot of pre-built stuff here. We got to try to increase the production of the basic materials because I don't have enough production to really start ramping up to the materials that I'm getting into to try to start building the next tier of stuff, or actually not even a tier that I'm currently researched at, but a tier below of where my research is at. I just don't have the production for it. My old production line, which is right here, was totally supplied by trucks except for the rubber. Now we're trying to move over here, and what I've redone is we're going to get this facility right here to be built up to produce construction parts into the large warehouse, which is going to partially feed these two constructors here, which are going to be making construction parts too, also fed into a large warehouse. And then those are going to be used to construct construction parts 3, which I have very minimal production of. Only at 367 currently right now. And also I am moving electronics production over here. We're going to be supplying some of that stuff through truck still only. I got all this pre-built with some storage built up and another complete facility to produce iron, because I have been going through fluctuations with it where I have none, I have a lot, I have none, just for usage. It's not very stable. We need to fix that. And I am currently digging down to try to find the bottom of the iron deposit so I can go flat across the bottom of the deposit and mine it all up, trying to get that straightened out. The coal is going to be doing the same thing, but my coal usage now is pretty low. This right here has lasted twice as long as that whole top piece did. That's working out fine. Building some new land over here, and I'm got a pre-positioned a new dock for another cargo ship, although we probably might not get to that in this episode. Let's check out the map a little bit. So I've been able to do some exploring because I have been able to upgrade my boat a little bit, has more range. I found a sawmill for wood, another oil rig, and I believe there's a third oil rig. There's only 2. A sulfur mine, which I have 0 use for. Actually, the two oil rigs I have no use for with the original one I have. And I also have 1, 2 damaged cargo ships that I can fix on the map. I found a 3rd settlement that I can trade to get a cargo ship from. So I can have 3 more cargo ships, but I do not have any use for those right now whatsoever. And a 4th settlement, which only right now has contracts, but it's for me to produce stuff that that I can't. I'm not producing food packs. I'm not mining gold, although I have access to a gold mine. I'm producing vehicle parts too for my own use, but I do not need oil, so I'm probably not going to be doing this unless unless I get more stuff with the reputation increase. So the boat is going to, the Roger Young is going to stay docked for now. And then also I brought the chickens back. I think I may have straightened out the chicken situation, although I did have a water issue up here I'm gonna have to keep track of. So I swapped another farm out to produce corn and soybeans. So we're doing corn and soybeans on 2 farms, feeding down 1 belt, coming into this sorter, which is sending soybeans on the left belt and corn on the right belt to be processed into animal feed for the chickens. And that is okay, although what I have not set up yet is the chicken carcasses are full up, so I've had to pause the growth, and I need to build a Hey, let's see, where is it at? Is it here? I need to build a food processor to deal with the chicken parts to get meat. I need to do salt, but I'm not gonna mess with that currently. So here, what we need to test out, we are going to magic build this first facility. Now I think I'm gonna end up pausing 2 of these assemblers because I think 2 right now is gonna be a bit much. Plus I wanna ease into it, but we're gonna go ahead and magic build this whole thing right now because we definitely have the materials to do it. So that's all going to be magic built. There we go. We're going to pause that one. We're going to pause that one. We're going to let it load up. It's going to be pulling wood from all the way over there, the large storage, iron, and going to be pulling concrete slabs to produce construction parts. Now I went from let's go look at this. They are here. I was using assembly electric over in the old area, and I've moved up to the assembly electric number 2, which has double the production, which means it also intakes double the materials. So that is going to be why I'm going to run it at half capacity right now, just to make sure that the system can handle it, because I've been having snafus over here. Right now seems to be pretty much stabilized because I've put all of my mining equipment that's over here into just digging up the iron. And I think, yeah, and they're starting to run through it pretty fast. And I think that is going to be the way to go for that. So we're going to let these, so now that that's going, we're going to come over here and we're going to, I don't want to be competing. So we are going to, for now, we're just going to pause them. The ones that are building what I don't want, we'll leave that one alone. We're going to leave that one running, leave that running. I think that's electronics. We're going to pause that one. I believe there's a fourth one, I think. We're going to leave that one running for now. Here it is right there. There is the fourth one. So we have 4 of them paused. So we are no longer building construction parts 1 over here. Let's just make sure I didn't have another one sneak in here. I don't think so. And this is what I mean. I got to get to where I'm producing construction parts 3 way more than 3 per 60. I basically only had this running right here because I was barely keeping up with it with these, which I believe only have 2 construction part 2 assembly units running. So we gotta pick the pace up with that. That seems to be steadied out. It looks to be pretty stable. These are the ones that are producing 2, so we're doing 12. Let's go and magic build this one next. Boom. And we're going to pause one of these also because this one is putting out double. Because it's taking in 24. So it's going to be taking in one of those. So one of them is going to steadily fill up the large warehouse, while this one is going to start producing. Oop, and I need to turn on, before that works, I need to turn on the electronics production too. We don't have, do I have the, I don't think I have enough. Hold on, let's see. It takes 30, so that's 60, and plus 68, 120. Yeah, I don't have enough construction parts 3 to build it, to build this one. So we are just going to let this run how it is. The trucks are going to deliver electronic parts over here because they can get into this, which is fine. I need the construction parts 3 to get going a little bit. So what I think we're going to do also now is, hold on, actually no, let me go back over here. Let's see, how much is it putting out? So it's only taking 12 per 60. I still need to make electronic parts for other stuff. We may just leave these running. That's making 12, 24, 36. Yeah, we're going to leave those running because I need those to build. The chain goes along to construction parts 3, which take construction parts 2 to build, which take electronics. So we're going to let that run for now until we get a build up, until we get enough of the construction parts 3 to build this out. But what we can do is build pieces of this to get the local storage filled up for what I'm going to need later. So these 2 warehouses, small warehouses, are going to be for rubber and copper, which these 2 are going to need to build electronics parts. I guess we could probably build all the belts. Yeah, let's build the belts. Let's see. Let's build the belts. Let's see, where did it, is it right there? There we go. We could build this belt too, because that's eventually going to need the electronics to come into here, which is currently being delivered by truck, which is fine. That is perfectly fine for now. So the belts are built. Let's put these a keep full at 288. Just for now, that's going to take truck power, which is okay. And then these are also, and these are going to be making construction part 6. I'm thinking we should maybe build the belts. Do we have enough of the, we have 1.3K. Yeah, let's just build all the belts. Let's get the belts built. So when we finally do get into it, all the stuff is ready to go as it. Oh, how come we didn't get this one? There we go. And this is pulling steel into building construction part 3s because it takes steel for that construction. Okay, so we're gonna let this stabilize up a little bit. Let's see, any weird backups going on. Actually, what's going on there? How come those aren't going in? What's happening here? How come those are stuck? You see how they're stuck on the belt right there? They're not going anywhere? I don't understand that. What happened? Is that some kind of glitch? What's going on there? The belt's facing the right direction, right? Arrow, arrow left, arrow left. Yeah, so what do we have going on here? Right here, look, it's not going through. What's happening here? What's going on? Why are these not? What happened? Because that one's emptying out. I got stuff sitting on the belt right now. I've been noticing this problem. I've found belts that were somehow yeah, something's wrong with this. Let's take this one out. I don't understand. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Okay, so let's we have to fix this because we're gonna we are going to run out. Yeah, look at that. We are going to run out of concrete slabs if this doesn't get straightened out. I wonder what's going on there. So let's rebuild it. I don't understand what happened here. Let's magic build this stuff. Let's see if the belts start rocking and rolling. Yeah, I don't understand what happened there. Truck export off. Truck export off. Truck export off. Truck export off. I guess I could just do this, right? Don't. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Why did that happen? Is that some kind of bug? I don't know. See, that's the kind of stuff you need to keep track of. I've been caught up with things like that a few times now. And if you'd... Ooh, what happened there? What's going on there? Why did that happen? What's going on there? Why would it do that? What happened there? The diesel generators kicked on. It hasn't. Let me see. Consumption and production. I mean, it's pretty much on top of each other. I don't understand what happened there. Little spike. Okay, let's make sure that stopped. Everything's good still. What's going on here? What are you guys holding that you can't get rid of? Iron ore. Okay, well, let's give you guys a place to put that. Let's magic build that and that. Oh, I don't have enough for it. Oh man, that's fine. That's fine. Or truck export off. That'll give us some place to empty those trucks out. And again, see right now, my hiccup, my holdup was construction parts 3, which is fine. And we're having this power. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with that then. Let's see. We're gonna have to add more capacity over here, which is I'm kind of set up for it a little bit. Kind of. Let me see. These are. Thing is, it's getting exactly what it needs. So I'd have to build a whole new setup, which I'm okay with. I am fine with that. Dropping another boiler onto this. Problem is I can't go that way because of the piping I had to drop in. I don't got much room that way. We can make this one bigger, but then I gotta add more capacity onto the boiler. Which I guess is fine, or just do a whole new one. Or just do a whole new setup. I think we're just going to end up doing all that. That means I need another one of these, right? Because each one, let me see, this takes in 48 water. Each one of these does 120. But then it's, hold on, that's the wrong one. Here. Oh, no, here. 60 is 36. Yeah, I have to do 2 of those. Just do a coal-fired one because I'm okay with coal right now. But it'll be fine because I turn that stuff on, and I'm going to start turning this stuff off. Let's see. This electronic one is going to need to get built. It needs 68. I don't quite have 68 plus 30 plus 30. So 128. I'm only at 67. Once I get these turned on, and these take a lot more power, 30K. This little one here only takes 20K, so each one is 10 more, but doubles the production. I think that's good. Okay, we'll leave that one alone. We're probably gonna have to do some more power, build another power plant. I kind of was hoping this wasn't gonna happen, so I had more room here, and I was just gonna build one long one so I could just keep adding stuff onto it, but I don't have that luxury right now. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna replicate this. But then I don't really have the construction parts for this stuff. Let's see, electrical. Construction parts 2, 2, 2. The low pressure turbine takes 3. Yeah, we're kind of at a little bit of a we're just gonna have to let that we're just gonna have to live on the edge with the electrical and let the diesel generators kick in to pick up the slack here. We're at 75 construction parts 3. That's gonna need 60. Let's go ahead and build the warehouse, because the warehouse is going to need to be built, and then we'll build one of the assembler 2s, because we have boom, boom, we got that going on, and we'll be able to feed those back into here. Wait a minute, let's go, hold on. Wait a minute, what? That belt doesn't look right for some reason. Electronics, there we go. Why didn't I not see that? And then that'll mean the trucks don't have to bring electronics over here, because I'll be making them right here, and I can go shut off all the electronic production, because these are going to be making 24. Right now, it's only going to be using 12 half. So I'll still have a surplus in production, and I'll be able to turn this one off, and that one off. I just got to make sure I don't turn off the stuff that I'm going to need to. Those are iron plates for maintenance. Maintenance takes what again? Iron plates. Ooh. We might have to leave one of the electronic over here. But once I get this whole thing, hold on, let's see. That's 12. 12 electronics. 24, 36, 48. That means this one will have to run both of them up to keep up with it, right? Just 24, please. Oh, no. 24, 40, yeah. So it's just going to barely be enough. So I'm actually going to probably run a dedicated electronics production for maintenance. I didn't take that into account when I built this, which is fine. It's okay. We can, I'll just leave one of them going over here for maintenance, and we'll just call that good. These are fine because they'll just take iron. So it's 2 of those, I think, are 3 that are running the show. Yeah, I think we'll be fine, and then we'll be able to start pulling some of these out. So we're just gonna leave them paused for now, just in case be some emergency backup. Which is good. It's looking good now. No more hiccups. Yeah. So we only have 23. So I need we need 7 more to be able to build this. And this is what I'm talking about. This is where I was getting held up at. I wasn't producing enough of the construction materials to build stuff. I was having to wait, and I was running low, and it wasn't, the production wasn't there, just wasn't keeping up. So which is why I was like, you know what, we need to deal with production, need to bump production up. But then I also knew that this was going to happen because I don't have enough, and I just need to start doing it now. And that's what we're doing, is we're trying to bump up our production so we can get the factory portion of the game moving a little faster. Because what I'm having troubles with straightening out is the food and the farm situation. I'm still producing way more food than I'm taking in, so it's kind of wasting food a little bit, or resources, and then the chicken thing, I've already killed the chickens off twice now. So I'm trying to get them straightened out. 31. There we go. Let's quick deliver it. Boom. Let's get that bad boy going so we can start producing electronics over here. So that's going to be producing 24 right now. I'm only going to be calling for 12, which means we're going to have a 12 surplus going into the large storage facility. And we'll let those, why those look different than the other ones I was just seeing. And we'll let that, which means here, once it's fed by the belt, the trucks will stop bringing those over here. And we're one step closer to boosting construction part 3 production. So there we go. All right. That's looking a lot better. And then construction part 3 is going to take in construction parts 2. Also steel. And we'll start pumping those up. So again, what we'll do with this one, we'll build one at a time. Matter of fact, let's get the belts built right now. Let's just build all the belts. Boom. And we're going to go do this one first. So we'll build that belt first. We're going to need 68. We're going to need a 98 construction parts 3, which I only have 9 built now. Which is, like I said, this was the problem that I was having getting stuck with. But let's see, can we trade construction parts 3 with anybody? No, they want 600 for that ship. Oh, heck no. I'm pretty sure nobody's gonna give me construction parts 3 for anything. You know, this is the old one. They don't. That's all the tier 1 stuff. Yeah, so the map is not doing me any good. And we definitely, and the last thing I'm going to turn on is this thing. This will be the last thing that I turn on. Yeah. Okay, so the power thing, the weird spikes seem to have stopped. Okay, so now that we got one of those going, we got one of the, so we can kill off 24 electronics production over here. So what I think is we'll just take these 2 out right here. Yeah, we'll take it out. We'll take that one out. We'll pause it up. Their little warehouses are full. I guess I could empty these right into the big one over there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's empty those into the big warehouse. And what's in here? Copper. We'll just leave that here for now. We'll deal with that later. I was gonna move rubber production all the way over here next to this production facility, but then I didn't have a really good clean way or something that was easy in my opinion to get rid of the wastewater. And because I want to fill this area in right here, I didn't want to be just having to deal with another pipe over here. So I said, the heck with it. We'll just allow the trucks to deliver one component of that construction, which is the rubber. Well, we're okay with that. I don't want the trucks to have to haul everything. No, just one is fine. And the trucks are super busy. Production's flowing pretty good. The warehouse is filling up nicely with construction parts 1. Which once it's full, and then it's only using 2 of those. What do we got going on here? 477. That's running pretty smooth. This is running as good as it can run. They're actually bringing electronic parts over here to dump into the warehouse for these 2 small. For these 2 right here. Let's see, how empty are they? Boom, we could kill that one off. Kill that one off, and we could kill that one off, deconstructing stuff now, which is good. Well, let's do those quickie because we got plenty of unity for it. Now let's empty these two. Once those are empty, we'll deconstruct those, and then we'll figure out what to do with the rubber after the fact. Because this one is full, right? Almost full. Yeah. We'll deal with the rubber afterward. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. So it took me a few attempts to get the belt layout down. So to get to this third tier, it needs, I'm just gonna get the grid up. So it needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gaps between the belt and where it's going into, and I'm assuming for the top tier it needs 6. And I was trying to get, I started way too close, and I was trying to do some weird like curly cute stuff and doing all kind of weird things now. And at first I was gonna say, hey, I need to build this, and I want trucks to have access through the center right here. But once I realized that wasn't gonna happen, I was like, okay, the trucks can still get in here to grab construction parts if they need to. I mean, concrete slabs, and they can still get over here to get iron, and obviously the steel is wide open to them. I thought about dropping this belt ground level. Actually, let's see what that looks like with the small ramp. Would a small ramp fit in? Yeah, the small ramp will actually fit in here if I really wanted to do that. But it's working the way it is right now. Do we have enough to build the warehouse yet? No, we're halfway. And then the other plan was I put these 3 large ramps here because the center, the outer sections, you could do 3 belts or pipes, ground level. The center one, you can see that there's, let's just pull it up. Let's just so you can see it. You can see there's 4 lanes, and you can double those. It could be too high, so you have 8. You could have 10 belts or pipes, a combination of going underneath the bridge. And I was like, if I need to do 10 across there, and I don't have and I need to get to 11 or 12, then I probably needed to move stuff around. And where are you trying to go? What are you full of? Iron ore. Are you looking for a place to dump it? Where are you going? What is this dude doing? Oh, you're gonna go fuel up? Okay, you're gonna go fuel up, which is fine. And he's just gonna sit there because there's no space for them to drop iron anymore, because we are full up on our iron bins, which is good, which is cool. I'm okay with that. Anyway. And once I get this section of the pier built out right here, I'm gonna switch the dump site and even this out, and then we're gonna start, as we build the housing, we're gonna come out onto this. I want to get the housing completely off of the green and brown areas because that's farmable land, but that's way down the road, and by the time I get to that, there might be updates done to the game where I have to completely start the playthrough over again. I'm assuming that's gonna eventually happen, which is fine. And I still need to figure out, I still haven't figured out the trick to these walls. I thought I had it down. Obviously I didn't. I lost some walls, and I also had a cave in. I thought my farm was gonna go bye-bye. So now I'm paranoid and trying to save a building, and it's just all kind of crazy stuff going on. Let's make sure that this, I turned these pumps back on to pick up the slack for the, okay, yeah, we got plenty of it. Pick up the slack for the chicken farms. It was a little bit too much demand with the chicken farms, and I kept running out of water. Okay, 53, we're almost there to build the large storage. And I wanted to go with the large storage for these because I was like, it's a huge jump up. Basically, it's 4 of these put together. Huge jump up in storage. 4 inputs, 4 outputs makes it kind of easy to start moving things around. When I redesigned this here, I didn't have these yet, and I don't think it's worth trying to go back in there and resituate them. I think from here on out, we'll go that direction, along with the wood storage. I thought about doing it to get these to a smaller footprint, but I was like, you know what? It hasn't been in the way till now. I'm assuming, it's just not going to be in the way. I can build. Let's see. We have new stuff to build. I actually have. Where's it at? I think is that under buildings. I have a clinic now. Problem is, I can't manufacture the stuff that it needs to make the clinic work. So people, when they get a cold, they just gotta write it out in their house and call it all good. Just don't go outside and get wet. Okay, so let's check the map. Is there? Let me see. It's got a 3,000. Problem is, all of these have had pirates so far now, and they've been getting kind of tough. And we'll leave the boat alone. Deconstruction efficiency 2. We got housing 3 coming up. I'm gonna go finish this research off right here. I'm not gonna go into research lab 4 at all. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna let the base catch up to all of the research that I've done, because the research has gone way far from what the base is, because I just let it run, and I just select a bunch of stuff and let it run in the background. 65. We need 3 more, and we can build the warehouse. And then we're gonna see about building some additional water supply for the farms and the chicken area. I need more water supply up there. So one more build cycle is going to give us our 68th construction part 3. Everything else is looking good. Stable. Great. There we go. There it is. Let's quick deliver that. And then it's going to take 30 to get one of those up and running, which I got plenty of time for that. Okay, so yeah, this will probably be a little bit of a shorter episode, which is fine. So these chicken farms have increased the need for water on this line, which there's not enough without the groundwater pumps running. Which right now is fine. I got this hodgepodge mess of emergency water supply I had to build, and I kind of want to build it a little more streamlined. Problem is the jaggedness of the coast here, and I had planned on. I was going to come in here and flatten it out, but I think what I might do now is I just might build one of those mine control towers here, ramp down to the sand, and then flatten it out over here. Actually, we're going to do that. I have plenty of... What's it? There it is. I have plenty of tractors and stuff ready to go for this. So let's put this over off to the side. Let's magic build that. Boom. Let's edit the area. Actually, not big enough. Edit it again. There, good. No. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a large tractor. We're gonna do a big boy. One big boy for over there. We're gonna do one big boy, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna ramp down to the level of the sand. I think we're gonna ramp down here on this side because it's a little easier to get to start with. So let's go ahead and just do that now. Let's see. Not F. Ramp. Spin it around. I think we're gonna have to start back. I wonder how low. See the contours? Actually, before we do that, let's do this right next to the... We're going to do it right next to it. We're going to do that. Copy. 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 We're going to magic build these. Because I think this is where I was messing up. The step downs, I started too far back. Okay, now let's do the ramp. And we'll start it. I wonder if that's going to be enough. Let's see. It looks like I might have guessed right, actually. Might have guessed right on that, I think. Let's see. We'll let it go there. And is he up yet? No, it's not. He's not built yet. So I'll do a big excavator. And I will do one big truck. This is going to be not high priority. This is going to be like low priority here. And I might build the walls on the other side of it also. So how many spaces are in there? There's 2. Yeah, I think we're going to do that just to mark it off, because I think this is where I was messing up. I didn't get this set up. Is that right? No, it's not. I didn't get this set up in time is what I think was what happened. And it allowed my stuff to collapse in, but I could be wrong. We'll leave it there. Let's quickly build that. Boom. There you go. We'll give it one large truck, and because we peeled one off of the general queue, we'll add another one into the system. And that'll be it. It'll be one large excavator with one truck. So we're going to dig this soil out. And yeah, we'll just leave it at that for now. We'll call it good, and then we'll get down here and start flattening out the sand. And I think I want to try to get the sand. I don't know. Let's see. I want to try to, F is flat. Let's see. I would like to do it. I'm assuming the 0 means that's at the water level. I want to go down to 1. I'm thinking that's what we want to do. Anyway, that's going to be a lot of sand. I'm not using sand like that much. So we'll see how that goes. We got 37 construction parts. Number 3s, which means we can build that electric assembler. Boom. Did I already select? Yes, we did. We selected the formula, and there we go. So we're gonna, I'm gonna pause this one anyway. No, it's not that one. It is this one. Yeah, we'll let that last one build. And then we're gonna pause this. Boom. Paused. This is building engine parts. We're gonna leave that one up and running. We're gonna leave that one up and running. That's gonna stay running. I think these 2 we're gonna pause. So that's, let's see, 6 and 12 is using 24. That's this bad boy, right? Which means to get that one full tilt running, I need to turn this one on. Do I have it? Is it making enough? We're only making 12. We're only making 12. We'll math that off camera. So it's 12. Actually, if I keep it exactly what it is, right? Yeah, so yeah, we could, boom, yeah. Pause. And where's the other one at? We'll let that one finish constructing, and we're gonna empty these little warehouses over here. We'll let these last 6 go. And pause. Boom. We'll set these to empty, so we can deconstruct them, and we'll get off of those also. We're already at 31. Look at that. See what I mean? We're at 31 already. 24, 48. I think we could turn that one. If we turn that one on, we might have to turn So it's 24, 48. These are making 48. If I turn that one on to turn. So let's do that. Let's unpause that one. And then let's unpause that one. There we go. So we'll leave that one paused. I want to be producing more than I'm using. Let's magic build this now. We have the materials for it. Magic build. This is building electronic parts. We're gonna leave that one running because I want electronic parts built. So we're building 48 electronic parts over here, which means we are good. So everything that's paused over here is eventually going to get shut off. It's going to be deconstructed, actually. Okay. And then the last thing to be built is this last assembler for construction parts 3, which we're already halfway. Already halfway to getting this built. So that's going to come up next. Actually, it's going to be that's gonna be 27. Yeah, 2 more construction cycles. We're gonna build this last one. I'm gonna pause it though. I'm not gonna let it run just quite yet. 1 more construction. Actually, no. Yeah, yeah. 1 more construction cycle. We'll build that last electric assembler. Why is it held up right now? Oops. There it goes. And oh, 1 more. What? I can't count. I guess I can't count good. Can't get right. All right, here's the last. Here is the last construction cycle. As soon as it goes, we'll build this one, but then we're gonna pause it. Magic build. We're gonna pause it though. There we go. Now everything is built. And the last thing we're gonna do before we shut it down is we're going to, let's see, that one should be empty. Yeah. So let's go ahead and pop that one off. We'll set that one to empty. This should be empty also. So we'll go ahead and kill that one off. Let's quickie deconstruct them. We'll set that one to empties. We're gonna kill that one off. And then we're also gonna boom, boom, quickie disassemble those. This was the only construction part 3 I had. That's already empty. We'll take those out. Boom. This was making stuff for trucks. Research. We're gonna leave that run. This basically is the one that's technically is running it for set that to empty. Set that to empty. Empty. Mechanical parts, electronics, right? Those are already empty, so let's get rid of those. That. We'll have to figure out something to do with the copper. Let's get rid of basically all of this, like that. Just like that. And this also, right? We need to set that to empty, set that to empty, empty. Get rid of the assemblers. Do it quick. Leave mechanical parts because that's for maintenance. We need to leave that up and running. And we're starting to clean it up now. And I think this setup over here is definitely a lot better. It is not going to be the last version because we were ooh, that thing filled up that fast. Okay, so if that filled up that fast, let's unpause that bad boy and start pumping those out. That filled up super fast. I like it. I like it. Power's good. The only thing I need to keep an eye on now is to make sure that production is keeping up with what's needed. Yeah, see, look at this. So, let's keep that. No, let's keep that full. Let's stop taking stuff out of there. I don't know. See, we're not producing enough. Now we're not producing enough slag, which is crazy. Let's bump this bad boy up. It's not keeping up. Let's see. Why are you not producing? Oh, cement. What? Oh, man. Here we go again. Look at this. This was working before. Toggle direction, toggle direction, toggle direction. This was working before. Right here, too. Look at this. Toggle direction, toggle direction. Man, come on, man. And it looks like there's another problem in here. Right here, maybe? Yep. I went through this a couple times, tested the production on the whole thing, and it did not have those hiccups. And now it has the hiccup? Come on, man. Everything's flowing properly now. Seems to be. That's gonna kick up the production. Okay. Wow, lots of moving parts. I think that might be a bug. I'm not sure. I keep catching that happening. I don't know if it's something I'm doing or it's a bug. I'm not sure yet, but it's definitely something I need to keep an eye on. But there we go. We increase production of the lower level stuff. Most importantly, construction parts where I can build facilities to increase the production of the base. We're going to build some more things. The mining is coming along real good. I'm kind of curious to how deep you can actually go before you run in the water, if that even happens. We're prepping to get another cargo ship, building some land. Obviously, the next thing I'm going to have to do, which I might do off camera, I'm not sure yet, is redo the power station because it is a hodgepodge of pipes. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that without building a whole bunch of diesel generators to supply power. Why I think I just want to rip this whole thing out and start over again. Luckily, this game allows you to build in blueprint mode, so you can design it someplace else, drag the whole thing over, plop it in, have it up and running super fast. But this has been episode 15 of Maddminister Gaming and Captain of Industry. I like this game. There's a lot of stuff that you need to keep tabs on, a lot of production, a lot of moving parts. I think it's fun. It's a good time killer. If you don't pay attention to this, next thing you know, it's been 3 hours later and you've only done a handful of things. Check it out on Steam or just keep watching the videos here. You guys have a great day, great evening, great weekend, great month, whatever it is you're doing. Just have a good time with it. Catch all you on the next video. And I am out.